what's up guys? It's your girl, Coach LeighAnn, down here at AM Fitness in Plainville. I'm taking you inside another one of my workouts today. So today I'm specifically going to talk to you about one of my upper body workouts. So I'm, a huge fan of training shoulders among a lot of other things. If you know me at all, you know that I have some shoulder mobility issues that I've been working on for a long time, and I've been talking about it for a long time because it's something that I know that I need to get better at, and it's something that I've been constantly working to get better at. So anytime I do any kind of overhead training, what I like to do afterward to try to do some therapy to my shoulders is actually work on activation. So we don't always just work on mobility because mobility is only going to get me so far. So when I talk about the exercise itself, say for example I'm doing an overhead press with a barbell. So I'd probably choose a push press. Get myself lined up with this bar, get my couple of reps in here, say I'm doing 10 reps somewhere in there, finish up my reps, back up. So what I could do afterward, I could always work on some mobility to try to open up the shoulder a little bit more, try to work on getting into my chest, since the pec is kind of what's creating some internal rotation for me. I have that option. I could always come up here and work on some of that stuff. But what I've been finding recently is working a lot better for me is not so much to work on that mobility as much as to make sure that I'm actually activating the muscles between my shoulder blades to make sure that I am active and I'm using my muscles to pull my shoulders into the correct place. So what I've been using a lot, and I've been advocating this a lot recently, is to do band pull-aparts. What I wanted to show you is that I actually do this. Like, this is something that I do in my workouts. And one of the things that I've been favoring recently is to actually go with a palms up grip as opposed to the traditional palms down, because it's adding that external rotation and it's pulling my shoulders down and back into the correct position. So if I have the band about even with the midline of my chest, my palms are up, so I've externally rotated my shoulders, pull the band in, so I tap the midline of the chest, and I come back down. So I'm effectively activating the muscles between my shoulders that are helping me to pull my shoulders back behind me and to try to work on getting out of some of that internal rotation that I have on my shoulders. So I'm a huge advocate of this, and I want you to know that it's not just something that I preach, but it's also something that I do. I practice what I preach because I know that this stuff is super important, and I know that, you're not the only person that's going through mobility issues or activation issues or whatever it is, that I'm someone who's going through that stuff too, and I want to show you that that's real life, and we can work around that. We can get better at that stuff. So if you have any questions for me as to why I do this in my workouts, or if you want to ask me how best to go about doing this, feel free to ask me any questions or talk to any one of your coaches, and we'll see you guys at your next training session.